Hey, hey, welcome back. I'm back on video for this Friday episode. It's Thursday night. I know I promised we were going to talk about Miami, and we will eventually. Give a girl some time, okay? I have something that I have been promising people that I was going to talk about for weeks, and I took a break from it, okay? The Valley. My God, what a terror. What a shit show. What, like, if I could not be in anyone's shoes, it would be the people on the Valley. Like, these people on the Valley are like, they're just all horrible people, except Jasmine and Jason and Jasmine's girlfriend. Like, oh my goodness. And I think that, I don't know, some people think that Jason gets a battery put in his back by Janet. I think that too. But at the same time, I feel like he's got a taste of reality TV, and he said that he's going to make his opinion known. Like, he was involved with all the Jack stuff. He's involved with this drama that's going on between, obviously, his wife and the crew. He is trying to get Dark Side Danny together. Okay, I feel like there's a part of Jason that does love the drama. And I feel like when he comes in hot, that is the Janet part. But we can't blame everything on just the woman, because at the end of the day, I think Jason is a lawyer. And Jason being a lawyer, he is not, you can't be a shy lawyer. That's what you guys are not understanding. This man has been in courtrooms for people, talking against some powerful people, judges, talking to all kinds of extroverted, introverted, like, both kind of people. Like, he's not this little beta person that you guys are trying to, like, kind of like paint him out to be, that it's all Janet kind of puppeteering him. I understand it to a certain degree. Maybe he wouldn't go into certain situations the way he does if it wasn't for Janet. But to be a lawyer, you have to have some kind of je ne sais quoi. You have to have balls to go in the courtroom and stand against a judge and protect a client or prosecute a client or whatever that he does, even if it's just like driving tickets. I don't know if he represents criminals. I don't know what kind of lawyer he is. Even if it is music law, if it's celebrity law, like, there's different levels of law, of course. Like, I'm not saying that he's the lawyer for Death Row Records. I'm just saying that Jason has got his own personality. And as much as we love blaming the woman, sometimes the man just has something to say. And sometimes the man loves the camera just as much as the woman. And sometimes someone that you don't expect something from can be a certain way. And, like, that's okay. And that's what he's there for, to take up space. All the other husbands are taking up space. Why can't Jason take up space? Because if he's just sitting there and he's not really participating, it would be like, why is he there? And you guys will be complaining about that. But all I know is, like, the last week's episode, when they were, like, at the beach and Jasmine and Jason got emotional, like, I felt that. And it confirmed that he was black, because she was like, we're the only black people on the cast. He might be mixed, he might be Afro, whatever it is. He might be some kind of Asian, some kind of whatever it is. He's part black, or at least he might even be all the way black. I don't know what it is. I don't know what his heritage, his mix is per se. But even if he wasn't black, it was like, I hated seeing the two people of color on the cast go against each other. And it would be different if they weren't friends before and they, like, just met each other and it was just like a war between them, and or if it was even like two girls, I think. But it was just like, you could tell that their friendship is, like, super deep, and they were actually affected by these things. And because Jason is going to stand by his partner, he had to kind of like give that up. And like that was just like a real thing going on between them. And Jasmine said it, like, I've known Jason for so long. Jasmine wouldn't let me speak. So, like, I really want to work this out, especially with Jason. And there is something about being the only two black people in a friend group or in a room or on a show in a certain space that you get each other. It's something unexplainable. It's kind of like growing up with, I don't know, like, let's just say it's you and your best friend that have a similar background, and it's just you two. Or if it's two women in a group of men, it's kind of that same feeling there where it's like, I want to have your back because you know what it's like to be this way. You know what it's like to feel this feeling. You know what it's like, how we were raised, even if we were raised differently, like cultural values and stuff like that. So I wanted them to fix it. Last week, I did not like how it ended, like how it ended at the beach. Jasmine was very, very upset. I hate seeing Jasmine upset. I hated seeing Jason upset too about this particular. When he's upset about the other issues, I don't really care about that. But when he's upset about his friendship with Jasmine, I'm like, no, these people need to fix it, period. I didn't care how they did. This week, we come on and they have, and I'm speaking from a perspective of a black person who's in a white space, and pride myself on getting black and brown and minority podcasters, whether that's, black, brown, or women in general, on my show. I was just like, I don't like this one bit. So that's why I'm speaking from this point of view, because that is a point of view that you might not hear on some of the shows that cover the Valley. They might not go into how deep it is. They might just talk about how Jasmine might have been wrong, or how Jason might have been wrong, or how Janet is wrong, or whatever it is. I'm just here to put another perspective in it, and to just really talk about like how I hated that, and how I loved how they sat down with each other's significant other and they fixed it. That's what they needed to do. At the end of the day, you go and you fix it, because this is someone who understands you in a way that other people on that cast can't understand you. And this is also, she said that she's known him for about what, 8 years. This is a different like thing going on here. Like, that was truly her friend. And it might have changed when he married Janet, or it might have changed when they got on the show. It just was clear that it affected them both so deeply, and I'm just so glad that they sat down as couples. They both had their partners there, and they did not allow what Danny was trying to do, because he did turn into Danny Darko. I've never watched that movie. But I appreciate alliterations. He did turn into Danny Darko, and he was trying to say, well, did you forgive you for A, B, and C? Did she tell you how she felt about that? And it's like, Danny, shut up, because you are over here drunk as a skunk, not listening to your wife, talking about a bunch of different shit that like you have nothing to do with. You're trying to present yourself as like this innocent dude who is being attacked, and that Janet is putting all these accusations on you. But the truth is, you did do this with Jasmine's partner, and as much as you don't want to talk about it, she can feel a certain way about it, because that's what you did to her partner. And I understood Jason when he was like, I was championing for you, girl. And I'm like, hold on, like, don't try to play Captain Save-A-Ho like male ally here. If you're going to champion for someone, but don't expect anything in return. They can still disagree with you, or they can still argue with you. But they did not let Danny's, cloud of misery at that time, or whatever, he was not even misery, he was having fun. They did not let dark Danny take over their friendship, and they were like, I understand what just happened, and we're still friends. So the black people on the Valley fixed it, and that is why I'm here, to just say that I love that part. So let's get just into the terror of the episode. Jax Taylor. Jax Taylor, my God. I was just telling, and you'll hear this episode tomorrow, I was just telling my guest, baby, give me Jax as a baby daddy over Jesse anytime. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, hold on. Like when they talked about the part how he made the front desk girl cry and fake a medical emergency, mind you, these people go through extensive training, and whatever kind of rehab or mental health facility that this is, regardless of how shoddy or the rich and famous might go there or whatever it might be, these people go through training to work in this place. Even like from the janitor to the front desk to the doctors to the therapists to whoever, they have to have a certain amount of training because you are dealing with people with mental health issues, substance abuse issues, like very serious things. So if he can break someone who is used to this kind of shit and manipulate them, that is terrifying. I got on my Protect the Dolls shirt, by the way, in Brat style. Happy Pride Month. Protect the motherfucking dolls all motherfucking day, period. And I got matching pants to go with it. Like this fit is hard as fuck, period. Protect the dolls, protect the girls' transgender rights, okay? In addition to gay rights, in addition to lesbian, bisexual, all the rights, LGBTQIA plus rights, okay? That is what we are about, because when we are championing one, we are championing them all. We ain't free until we all free, and we ain't equal until we all equal. Remember that. Where was I? Yeah, so if he's able to literally manipulate the person at the front desk, that is absolutely insane. And it's scary because he's using therapy speak in the after show, and he's doing this thing. I think it's not psychotic people or what? Hold on, psychosocial? No, psychosocial is a song by Slipknot, deeply important to me. Psychosocial by Slipknot, stream it, hella good. Sorry, what I was trying to say is sociopathic tendencies, not psychosocial by Slipknot, which is also a good song. I just wanted to put that out there again. Psychosocial by Slipknot is a great song, but Jax Taylor is exhibiting sociopathic tendencies. The way that he can manipulate other people, the way that he is catching on to human behavior to mimic these emotions, to get people to kind of to sway other people the way that he wants them to go, to even be able to make the front desk girl cry. I bet that front desk girl has seen some shit. Okay, this wasn't her first day. This is not a new person. This is someone who's seen someone at their lowest. This is someone who's probably taken a couple of classes. This is someone who has probably had security roll up and like have to have a patient go back into the rooms. But you get Jax Taylor to make you lie about a medical emergency. What the hell? And also, where is this rehab? Like, I think that I want to go to this rehab because it seems like you can go in and out. Like, I want to go there for some mental things that I need to work out, but I also want to go home. like he is. I want to go to the rehab. I want to go home. I want to go to the playground. I want to go home to do laundry. I want to go wherever it is that I feel like going, and then I want to go back to the rehab and do some therapy. And then I can tell everyone, hey, listen, fuck that, I'm changing. I went to therapy. I went to inpatient rehab. So you have to give me some sympathy here. Okay? Yeah, scary. That's straight up scary. Not even gonna lie to you. Like, that's crazy because that girl has seen some shit. And if you can make someone who's seen some shit cry at a mental health facility, you have got some kind of, I hate to say it, skill. And Jax Taylor has got this skill. And the crazy part about it is that he's aware of it and he uses it for evil. So I would like to challenge Jax. If you could put as much energy as you do into manipulating people for evil, can you use that same energy and do it for good? Because then you'd be unstoppable. get this message to him. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Michelle, I understand exactly what she's saying. Jesse Lally is a demon. I'm sorry. I've already said this. Obviously, you guys still don't see it. We have gotten Michelle to open up about what she's going through with her mom. I wanted to sob. Sob, I tell you, sob when she was talking about, like, hey, like, I'm going through this divorce. This man will not leave me alone. He's spreading rumors about me selling coochie for $1,500 a night. And on top of that, I have a sick mother. But you guys can literally rally around Brit and change the name from Brit's Bar. I mean, Jax's Bar to Brit's Bar. But you guys can't even throw me a little, what Erica Jane said, where is her pizza party? Y'all can't give her a little pizza party? And I see what Jesse does, and he is a assassin. He's a sniper from the side, and I just want you guys to please, 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 please try to be a little bit more open when you think about who's in the wrong here. I understand that y'all don't like Michelle. I understand that y'all don't like Janet. But if you just really sit there and listen to the things that Jesse says and does, you will understand where Michelle is coming from. Not to say that, listen, I'm not trying to say that she's an angel. I'm not trying to say that she's right all the time. I'm not trying to say that she's innocent. Far from it. But this man is terrible. Spread the word. All right, y'all, I gotta go watch Love Island, which I obviously will be back with. Obviously, Bravo We're Black, and then also Love Island USA, and I'm going to watch some Love Island UK and probably talk about that with Raven. Thank you guys for your support. I love you so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.